Good morning, teacher. In this opportunity, I present the institute evaluation of the conversation class course. The topic we're going to touch on this is globalization and interculturality. And the slogan is the aspects of globalization and interculturality of Peru in relation to other countries. Yeah. Let's start. This is the index, the introduction, in definition, intercultural aspects, aspects of globalization, conclusions, and reference. Introduction. Globalization and interculturality are two phenomena that have profoundly transformed the way societies interact and evolve in the contemporary world. In Peru, are deeply interconnected with its relationship with other countries. In the case of Peru, these processes have had a significant impact, both economically and culturally. As a multicultural and multilingual country, Peru faces the challenge of balancing its unique cultural identity with the need to integrate into an increasing and interconnected world. Definition. Globalization has accelerated Peru's economic and technology interconnection with the rest of the world. This is reflected in the expansion of international trade, foreign investment, and the adoption of advanced technologies. Interculturality, on the other hand, is a fundamental aspect of Peru's identity, with over 50 indigenous ethnic groups and rich cultural heritage. Peru is a living example of cultural diversity. Interculturally promotes dialogue and respect among different cultures, which is essential for building a more inclusive and equitable society. However, it also faces challenges such as discrimination and the challenge of maintaining cultural identities in a context of increasing global homogenization. In summary, globalization and interculturality in Peru represent both opportunities to and challenge also, no? Globalization offers the possibilities for economic and technology growth. And intercultural aspect, we have two: cultural exchange and intercultural education and language preservation. In cultural exchange, globalization has facilitated cultural exchange between Peru and other countries, allowing for greater diffusion of local cultures of the international stage. The recognition of cultural diversity in Peru aligns with global efforts to promote intercultural understanding and respect. This is reflected in international collaboration and agreements that support cultural preservation, and exchange, such as UNESCO's initiatives to protect intangible cultural heritage. And intercultural education and language preservation. Peru has implemented intercultural bilingual education, AIB, to preserve indigenous languages and promote cultural identity. This approach not only benefits Peruvian communities, but also serves as a model for other countries facing similar challenges in preserving linguistics and cultural diversity. The EIB model in Peru is studied and replicated in other countries with indigenous populations, such as Bolivia and Guatemala. In aspects of globalization, we have international trade. Peru has actively participated in free trade agreements, facilitating trade with countries like China and the United States. This has opened opportunities for positioning Peruvian products in international markets, especially in sectors such as mining, fishing, and agriculture. And technological interconnection. Globalization has accelerated technological interconnection, allowing advancements in communications and financial transactions without physical borders. Peru stands out of the region for its advancements in digital competitiveness, primarily driven by the private sector. However, to maintain its competitive position, The country needs to strengthen its enabling technological environments, which includes improving digital infrastructure and investing in science and innovation. In conclusion, globalization and interculturality in Peru represents a complex interplay of opportunities and challenges. No? On one hand, globalization has accelerated the country's economic and technological integration, opening new avenues for growth and trade with nations like China and the United States. In its relationship with other countries, Peru seeks to strengthen its ties through trade, international cooperation, and cultural exchange. This not only reaches Peruvian and foreign societies, but it also fosters a more inclusive world that respects cultural difference. No, well, these are the references that I take to this work. And this is all for today. Thank you, Miss. Bye.